welcome back to the channel. Today, we're gonna watch some of the funniest and most chaotic wedding fails I've seen on TikTok this week. I know personally, I love a good fail video, and it can maybe give you some advice or cautionary tale for your wedding planning. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's get into it. This first one really hits close to home because this happened at a wedding that I captured this year as well. She recovered really nicely. Gonna fix the shoe. I had a groom this year actually that in the heat of the excitement that they just got married, the bride reaches over to grab her bouquet from the maid of honor and he doesn't realize that she's pausing to do that, so he just starts to full send it down the stairs of the chapel and falls down the rest of the stairs. I can relate to this one, it hits close to home, and the best thing about this is your biggest fear probably for your wedding ceremony is falling down the stairs. And so, or like your wedding entrance, anything that's stairs, that could be a fear for your wedding day. But listen, if you play it off, if you still like recover really nicely, it honestly goes super smoothly, and they laughed about it right afterwards. And they even said they were gonna print a copy of the shot I took of him falling down the stairs as she's holding onto his hand. So if you are able to laugh at yourself, even the fail moments are just fun and make your wedding even more memorable. So don't be afraid of this happening, but oh my gosh, I still feel bad for her. I hope she was okay, but it seems like I love the way she just recovered. It seems like she recovered really nicely and just was able to laugh at herself and continue to have a good time. All right, now we're gonna look at some veil fails. It's so perfect. Oh my gosh, it went so far. Oh my goodness, these are crazy. So I think my favorite was the one where the veil just takes off in the wind. Something about it was like ethereal, also kind of sad losing the veil, but that's why don't blow all your budget on your veil because there's chances that something's gonna happen with it. Even the best secured veils can have some fails to them. If they're really secured, they might be flying up in somebody's face like the one priest or officiant there, or if it's not very secured, it can go flying off. I've seen both happen, and as long as you just keep going with what you're doing, it's not the end of the world, but it might be an idea to have a backup veil, just a cheap thing that you order online that's color matched to your dress. That way if something happens, but you still want some veil photos, that you still have one available. Just an idea, but oh my goodness, the veil fails never cease to amuse me. I see them all the time as a wedding photographer. I don't know how many of these we need to see before we just decide to ban bouquet tosses altogether, but here's one of my favorite bouquet toss fails from this week. At her grown age, this lady in the yellow sweater, oh my goodness, like the girl fully had this bouquet in her possession, and like to just literally come up behind her and just take it away is why? What? I don't fully understand what's like going on here too. Like this looks like it's maybe in like a church setting. This may be like a very different tradition, doing the bouquet toss during the ceremony. I don't know exactly what's happening here, but this is like definitely a dirty move on Yellow Sweater's part. So not a big fan of bouquet tosses. They always end a little bit awkward. So if you want that kind of entertainment, go for it. If you want to incite a little bit of drama on your wedding day, do a bouquet toss. Okay, this screaming is like sending me. This is so funny. My favorite comment on this one is, you don't need a kid-free wedding, you just need a wedding with good parents. Yeah, I mean, I think like if you can trust the parents that you're inviting to the wedding to keep track of their own kids, if you know that people are going to help out with that, then by all means, invite people with kids. If you don't trust them to be watching their kids, you never know what's gonna happen. So it could have been worse, but everybody was okay. But yeah, you run the risk when you have kids at your wedding. It's something you're signing up for as a possibility, right? Okay, when you talk about wanting your bridal party to bring the energy at the start of your reception, like they understood the assignment. It maybe didn't go well, but guys, I just love this video so much. I could watch it over and over again. Yes. I don't know how many shots they took before this entrance, but it had to be more than 5, because this is just like, also the fact that they recovered so quickly. Honestly, I was so scared. They were like barreling toward the wedding cake out there, so I'm glad that everybody was okay, including the cake. But this was just funny. I love how much energy they brought to this, and I think they still crushed it. And I just love the bridesmaid getting up afterwards and just like still bringing the energy, like, we're good. Even if she was like really hurting at that moment, she didn't show it. I just love it. You gotta have friends like this to really bring that energy on your wedding day. If not, why even have a bridal party to begin with, right? And oh my gosh, speaking of bringing the energy, first of all, that's like so cute, like going from like the sentimental part of the dancing to them just like starting out the party. But I love how dad just decides to like fully commit to it. Like, this thing is not working and he just still going anyway. Like, this is so great. I love it. All right, this last one is pretty crazy, and I need you to tell me in the comments if you've ever witnessed any weddings being crashed, because this is crazy to me, and I don't know how common this actually is. If a teenager is looking for a way to smuggle some free alcohol and not get in trouble for it, sneaking into a wedding, I mean, they have an idea. It's not a good idea. They need to be kicked out. I'm just saying that they really thought they were onto something. Maybe they should have dressed the part a little more, though. The basketball shorts, I think everybody is gonna be able to spot you like a sore thumb, right? This is just so funny. I just love the maid of, or what is it, the bridesmaid. She's just like walking with a purpose towards these kids. Just calm, cool, and collected. She's not chasing them. She's got her heels on, but she is also going to make sure that no one is crashing her friend's wedding. Love that so much. I will say, someone commented, it's a good point. The fact that your bridesmaid did this and not the venue is unacceptable. If you had a wedding planner, they would have been all over that. Shameless plug for wedding planners, because they really do so much behind the scenes and prevent so many things that you don't even know about on your wedding day. So yeah, it's a good point. Like, I feel bad that this bridesmaid did this, but everyone needs a bridesmaid that can be the mean one sometimes on your wedding day. So I just love that she understood her assignment perfectly. She played her role beautifully, making sure that there was no wedding crashers at this party. Oh my gosh, another comment said, they're not even dressed for the occasion. How did they even think they would get away with it? And the creator said they claimed they were in the bridal party. That is so funny. So these kids were like fully committed to getting into this wedding. That's so hilarious. I just love this. Guys, this is a terrifying moment. I don't think it's even like a funny fail, but this one's just like traumatizing for me as a wedding photographer. Good. Oh, it hurts. It hurts to watch that. So glad the camera was okay. The bride looked miserable already. So I don't know if that would like her negative energy was maybe throwing off the photographer. I'm not trying to make any excuses for anyone, but like, yeah, that camera just went flying and that was so scary. I'm glad it was okay. Why you want to hire a good photographer that you know has multiple camera bodies in case of bad situations like this if the camera wasn't okay. And also cameras that record on 2 SD cards so that you know your memories are protected even if there's a failure of an SD card or somebody drops one or something. Like, but this is just such a crazy situation. Oh my gosh. Someone commented, did the bride even want to be there? And like, yeah, her face is like very like, I don't know, she maybe just was having a moment. She was like mean mugging at that first. She has a camera strap too, but she's not using it. I have like a little thing that I like attach it to my hand because I also don't trust myself to hold on to it all the time if I get like focused on something and I just like drop whatever's in my hand. So you want to have a plan for these situations, but that is definitely a fail that thankfully wasn't worse than it already was. Someone said, oh my gosh, I would pass away. And the creator said, Sarah, it was the icing on the cake, seriously. So I feel like she was already having a day. Like, I can just tell from the bride's face and the bride's energy, this photographer was already having a rough go of it. So I feel so bad for her, but I hope everything turned out well. And yeah, you really want to work with people that you can get along with, because if they're not bringing the energy, really is the icing on the cake for a day. I hope you enjoyed these wedding fails. I hope you were able to laugh at some of them, maybe learn something from them, but please like and subscribe, leave a comment of your favorite one, and if you want me to do more videos like this. And if you enjoyed this video, here's another one I think you'll like.